Hi everybody, my name's Megan and welcome to Propagating Hope, where we propagate plants to fundraise for our causes. Today I had promised a video in our group on propagating aloe pups, but we have actually received many aloe pup donations, so it seems like people already know how to do that. Instead, I'm going to use aloe to help propagate this Pilea, Peperomioides. I recently saw that we can sell the propagations for $20, and people are also paying shipping with that, so I'm hoping that we can fundraise lots of money using this plant and its many babies. So if you put up with me for a second here, I'm going to try and show you the structure of this Pilea. So if you can see, it's got a big main branch. So this is the big main branch of this Pilea. And underneath, if you look very carefully, there are many little baby plants. Now, my Pilea here seems to have about 7 babies, and it's really too much for this little pot. I'm having to water it too much, and it's time to let them go to new homes and hopefully feed some babies from the food bank and from Blessed Home Ghana. Okay, so propagating this is fairly simple. I took the time beforehand to loosen the soil around the pot. If you have a plastic pot, you can just squeeze the pot, but with a ceramic pot like this, I used a knife to loosen around the edges. And then you can simply pull. I have to be careful because the leaves do break off these plants. Pull it out of the pot just like that. Okay, so basically what I'm looking for here is all these babies come off the big main stem. So all I'm looking to do is to make a cut about 1 inch below the lowest leaf on the baby plant. So most of my cuts are going to occur right close to the big main plant stem. I can see where most of them come off. So I'm just going to put this down here, try and give you guys a better view of what I'm doing. There's soil getting all over the place. These are my propagation cups. So I'm just going to try and loosen this baby, which is a very well established baby. It probably has some roots in there too, so I'm going to try and get the roots with it if I can, but it'll grow new ones. So there's the bottom leaves there. I'm going to take my sharp, clean cutting shears, and I'm just going to make a cut as close as I can to the main branch. Without cutting any other babies, of course. Okay, so after I detangle this guy, I have a Pilea baby with some root system attached there as well. So that's perfect. That'll help us propagate really quickly. So what I'm going to do with this baby is I'm just going to stick it in some water. Oh, sorry baby. Oh no, he doesn't want to stay in there. Ideally you have cups with smaller necks, but I can just empty out some water from here and he can just sit a bit lower. So for my aloe, I broke up a piece earlier My aloe is full of broken pieces because we use it for propagation a lot. People use it for cuts, for burns, but we mostly use it for propagation. So you can either squeeze out some of this delicious aloe juice, or you can just sort of break open a piece and plop it in the water. As we go through the different, so I just put that aloe piece right in the cup there, right in the water, and it just helps to promote healthy roots. And I can't tell you how much it helps to promote healthy roots because we use it all the time, and the effects are amazing. So just a little bit of aloe in your water. These will develop roots either way if you don't have aloe plant, but if you don't have an aloe plant, you can also buy one from us coming up very soon. So I'll just tell you a little bit about Pilea care. They are very fast growers and vigorous. They need enough light and will turn towards the light. So their leaves will all face the direction that the light is coming from. If you don't want to be turning your plant constantly, then I recommend growing it below your light source. So I grow mine below the window, and the light so comes down from the window onto the top of the plant. So I turn my plant a little bit because it still does turn a bit, but I'm not constantly having to rotate the plant, because otherwise you'll end up with a Pilea with all the leaves growing to one side. Anyway, it's a beautiful plant and easy to propagate, and apparently it is going to make us some money. So thank you very much for listening to my video this week, and don't forget to change your propagation water once a week. You don't want it getting all gunky in there. I think that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment.